Hey guys, and happy Monday. So for today I have a couple of rustic DIYs for you, and I'm going to be using one of these little puzzles from the Dollar Tree. Sorry for the weird lighting. It was really late and I didn't have really good lighting. So I'm also going to be using one of these tin mason jars or galvanized mason jars from the Dollar Tree, and these wood slats. I actually got the wood slats from Myers Craft Station, craft area, which is like one of our local grocery stores, but the ones from Dollar Tree would work too. And I'll be using some of these, what are these? Furring strips. I like the ones I've used in previous projects. They're the same size as paint stir sticks. I just like these better because they're longer and a better price. You'll be using some wood blocks and some wood stain. So first thing I'm going to do is remove all the little puzzle pieces. And then I'm gonna get, this is a really easy way to stain without having to do like the 2 steps. Just get a glove, put a sock or use a towel or whatever you have, and then just wipe the stain on. And then there's no need to like remove the excess stain because this pretty much does both steps in one. So I like doing this. I've seen other people do it. I've been doing it for a while when I do smaller projects like this. And it works really great. As you see, it's going on, and I'm not going to have to wipe off. If I do wipe any of it off, it's just kind of, just a little bit of excess just so it dries faster. But other than that, it doesn't require that extra step. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stain this piece. I'm going to actually stain all the wood pieces with this same stain. And I'm going to do the edges as well because you're going to be able to see all of the edges. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then for the little puzzle piece or I'm gonna use a brown paper bag because I couldn't find my roll of craft paper for some reason. And I'm just gonna cut out a piece that fits the back of it so I can cover it and make it look somewhat finished. And I'm just gonna hot glue that piece on there. I thought about using like Mod Podge, but I just decided to just kind of hot glue it on there and just, cut it up and make sure it fits on there. Then I'm going to take the galvanized metal mason jar and I'm going to glue, I believe it's 4 or 5 of these tumbling tower blocks in there. I'm going to put 2 on the bottom so that when I put my flowers in there, they don't fall out of the bottom. And then, or so the pieces aren't sticking out of the bottom. And then I'm going to put 2 on the sides just to make sure that the whole thing is kind of 3D or whatever. Today's collaboration is part of or today's video is part of the A Little Bit Rustic challenge that I am co-hosting with Connie, and she is amazing. You definitely need to check out her channel. She's so creative. She comes up with some amazing items. She makes some incredible bows if that's something that you're into. I am no bow maker, but she is amazing. So definitely go check her out and check out the playlist so that you can see all of the creations that all the other creators came up with. And if you're coming over here from the playlist, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Or I'm telling you that I appreciate it because I do. And for my returning subscribers, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And if you like these types of videos, please be sure to hit that like button. It definitely helps my channel grow. And if you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload a video. And like I said, thank you so much. So the next thing that I do is just add my little flowers in here. And these are from Dollar Tree last year sometime. And I thought they were perfect for this rustic thing. Then I'm just going to take the twine hanger from the mason jar and I'm going to put it onto the back of the sign. And that is it for this one, guys. So simple. And I love the way that oh, you know what? That's not it. I lied. I'm gonna rust out the mason jar. So I'm gonna use this deep brown paint from the Dollar Tree, and I always use that to rust out like my galvanized pieces or anything that I want to look like rust because it dries up the perfect color. And then I'm just gonna, you can put it wherever you want to. And at the end, I decided that I wanted to put a label in here, or I'm gonna Cricut something when I give it to a friend of mine. So There's nothing in there right now, but there will be. It looks a little bit plain, but you can do whatever you want. You can add a little bit more rust to it, take some of the rust out. You can, decorate it however you want to. Like I said, this is going to be a gift, so I just kind of left it blank because I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to put in there. But this is how it turned out. This glare is driving me crazy. And again, there's going to be something in the middle there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the furring strips, lay them out, and then I'm going to take the wood slat pieces and put them on top, kind of figure out how far apart I want them. And you can make it as long as you want, or even if you want them to kind of be closer together, where they almost touch, that would work too. But I kind of wanted a little bit of space in there just to make, give it kind of that palette look. And then once I'm done figuring out where I want them, I'm just going to go ahead, take my hot glue, and I'm going to glue all the pieces on there right where I want them. And of course, you could use wood glue. You can use whatever kind of glue you want. I use Gorilla Glue sticks, and they work perfectly for me. Stuff doesn't fall apart. I would recommend that you wait till the stain dries much better. I was having a little bit of trouble because I didn't let it set all the way. And so stuff was it was still a little bit wet, so it was just kind of weird. But so definitely let everything dry. And then I'm just gonna go ahead, put these on there, clean it up a little bit, make sure there's no hot glue, coming out. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little plastic hooks from the Dollar Tree, and I only had these silver ones. I know I have some white ones somewhere, but either way, it didn't matter. I'm going to paint over them, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm just going to take one of these, and I'm going to take my acrylic black paint pen, and I'm going to paint it black. And then I am going to just hot glue that. I'm going to take the little sticky, the backing off of it, just because it sticks better. If you put it on the backing, the little piece of it, it tends to fall off. So I would just recommend taking the backing off and putting the hot glue on there. And then if you don't want it to be a permanent piece, obviously you can just use the back, you don't have to put hot glue on it. You can use it the way that it comes out of the package and just glue it on there, with the sticky that's already on there. But I just went ahead and used some hot glue because I wanted it to be a little bit more permanent. And I went ahead, stuck it right on the middle of that top slat. And then Dollar Tree had these mason jar lids, or still has them because I keep finding them. They have these that have the chain on them, and I couldn't get a good picture of, or a good view of the label, but they are from Dollar Tree. You get one piece, and I will probably make another one of these because I think it's really, really cute. I just added some fairy lights into it, and that is it, guys. This is how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye, guys.